Let's finish him up. Gets 2. Gets 3.
What a hit that hits him 65%. Wow!
And does it go in? It goes in! It goes in!
The wide swing by 1v2, 4v1, 4v none!
Hello, welcome back to Marietta College Esports. I am Magic Ninja 107.
I'm Sixer.
And we are returning here with Hagerstown Rocket League, obviously in the doubleheader tonight. And from that last match, actually some good news. Each one of them had a hat trick. So we're just gonna really quickly go over the roster here. Evan Perel as Evangelos, Justin Shank as Shank, and Corey as Clodon, as we are immediately into this match, so we're not really going to be able to do many announcements, though.
2, 1.
I think
And
there's just...
with the kickoff, Shank is coming in straight.
What is going on here? I think we may have a little bit of technical issues, as I am going to also check the score here. Just make sure that everything...
Shank is
good.
driving around, but we're not seeing anyone else.
Yeah, resetting the score to 0. So I think we may have some issues here. Yeah, I think he was just messing around a little bit in there before. So this actually does give us a hot minute to look. Right as I say that, we get right back into the match, I think.
It might have been a glitch of, like, the ping has been pretty rough with the last match as well. Looks like they are yelling about who is in the game, if you can hear that over the mic.
Yeah, probably not. While they get that sorted out, though, we're going to go ahead and go over a few events here. Obviously, the application night on Tuesday, March 4th and Tuesday, March 11th at 7 p.m. in the Marietta Esports Discord server. They're going to be playing some Jackbox games while admissions representatives are there to help apply, or help incoming freshmen apply. Yep. Prospective students. Really, all you got to do is bring your application materials and transcripts, and I think, at least for me, this would be an insane night, especially as a prospective student.
Yep, you'd get to be learning about the members who are currently there and members who are possibly prospects.
Yeah, prospective students, and I believe we are just waiting right now for Hagerstown still. So we're gonna go over that's Rainbow Six schedule, the weekly schedule here. The only other change to it is Overwatch's match tomorrow did get moved to after spring break, I believe. So there will be no Overwatch match tomorrow, unfortunately. Speaking of prospective students, we have high school virtual meetings. You can contact our head coach, Derek Games.
Yes, that is his real name.
Yes, that is his real name. And we are getting a quick thing here. Yep, looks like there is a crash from the side of HCC Hawks right now. So that just gives us some more. And of course, these meetings can also lead to tryouts. Yes, there are scholarships for this now, which I was surprised to learn that there were such things as scholarships for esports of all programs. So, Sixer, you want to go over the steps to fill out and try out?
Yeah, so basically you fill out the recruitment form, schedule your tryout for any one of the games that we have, including but not limited to Smash Bros, Rainbow Six, Valorant, Overwatch 2. We have more. We're looking for people who are into League of Legends, and this is just whispers, but we are looking at maybe getting a club level of Marvel Marvel Rivals.
Oh,
and
Marvel Rivals, yeah. And yeah, as you say that, would be interesting to see. As you say that, though, we are going to get right into this game.
with the kickoff being between Zuri and Claudon.
As yeah, we do have the camera fixed. The camera's fixed, so now you can see the beautiful faces. And you already say that. Quick start here for Claudon. Going off the momentum of the last match, yeah.
To get it away, and Claudon's trying to capitalize.
Yeah,
We're seeing Evangelos trying to come in, but someone's just coming in. But Shanks, our brick wall of defense, is coming in to challenge that, with Claudon taking the ball away from the opponents.
Oh, and that's a quick start there from Shank, who gets a shot on there, but won't get much of anything. And yeah, no, obviously they want to capitalize. Last match they played, they did not take a 0. They were not shut out. They got a goal. They have the pieces. We were talking to our program director, Dr. Matthew Williamson, and his message to them, as he also came in to help us with some tech issues, as Zep scores by accident. You can see that Shank, the ball hitting off of the top of Shank's car by accident, just at the top, trying to play a little bit of defense, got maybe a little bit overzealous, but what Dr. Matt said, they have the pieces, they just have to put them together. And you know, obviously we did start to see that a little bit. That is a neutral kickoff. That is very good. That is not something that you see very, very much.
Claudon coming in, trying to get in a flank, but being intercepted. However, Shank is trying to help capitalize, as well as Evangelos.
As you can, yeah.
Claudon coming back in, trying to defend the goal and trying to get a good kick.
Won't get much of anything there.
But Shank is coming back with the defense.
Yeah, again, the brick wall in front of that net. And Shank already going aggressively. And you can see the change in approach. Maybe some of the nerves shaking out. You know, they're like, you can hear them laughing a little bit more. You can see that, they are focused. But they're also loose now. And look at that. Just the attempted pass. Like, it's starting to come together. And Hagerstown does have the boost advantage. And Evangelos does not touch that ball there. If Evangelos touches that ball, that is an own goal. And Shank just out of boost at the wrong time. Unfortunate there, but it's not without its own risks. As Claudon just get it with the game. What a shot!
Evangelos getting the credit, but we see Claudon coming in with
the demo. That was huge. You can see it. Congratulations, Evangelos. The first goal for Marietta goes to Evangelos here. And he actually did. This is the second match where that has happened. He got the first blood for Marietta in the last one. Obviously keeping up that pressure here, giving Hagerstown no time to breathe here. But that also does come at a cost, as they are down boost. And Shank again coming up strong in the defense. Shank again, just Shank all over. And Claudon again.
Evangelos coming to try to defend, but the ball is going to go crazy. Claudon coming up the wall, getting it to bounce off. Evangelos narrowly missing it, but there goes Shank.
Yeah, obviously this is not easy for them to do. You are watching this like they have full control of the car physics in the air. I played this game a little bit competitively. It is not easy to do at all. And again, Claudon and Shank combining for the defense. We gotta get just a brick wall. A brick wall.
Ooh, Evangelos demoed out, but Shank is there to nick it back to Claudon.
Who starts something, put on the backbone, Evangelos.
Evangelos clashing in the air, but not a demo from either side.
Neither side there. Shank! Evangelos, speaking of demos, Evangelos finally does get the demo on, and now the Marietta is gonna play that advantage. But not much, as Claudon's just going to stop it again. Evangelos going crazy, turning this into a demolition derby. And I mean, that is Rocket League. Oh, great job by Evangelos. Geez, 2 demos in a row, then a save. This man, he is feeling it right now. Shank trying to center it. Evangelos narrowly misses.
They are getting bounced around, but the ball is bouncing crazily.
It was a defensive stop. It wasn't, what a blunder from the offense there. Well, I mean, Hagerstown, if Zeph wasn't in the way, that's a goal. Just, oh my god.
Shank coming in, bouncing it around Evangelos. Clodon in the net area to try to defend that
40
area.
seconds. This will be the first time, and it's just, just discipline there. That is not a goal that I would be too bad with giving up, because as you saw, there were 2 Marietta defenders in the area. They read it. They just unfortunately was not able to stop it. They just was, unfortunately. Apparently, I can't stop bad grammar either, and I just did it again. It's late at night. Anyway, Clodon here. Clodon up in the air.
Setting it up.
Setting it up.
Evangelos trying to help out, but
This is a different start for Marietta. They're playing with a sense of urgency here. And Evangelos, off the wrong way. Off the wrong way, getting that out.
Shank coming in.
Boom.
with a clip.
Just bam.
Clodon in the air.
Now all Hagerstown has to do all they can to keep this ball. Now Marietta has to do all they can to keep this ball up, and it is going to be 2-1. Hagerstown taking the first game there. However, we do see almost like even though they lost that first match, Marietta seemed to have
round.
Yeah, well, the first round. Marietta seemed to have a new sense, like a new sense of urgency, a renewed sense. Almost like they shook out the nerves the first time, and now they're back. And now we're going to get right back in. As you can hear that, they are saying, let's lock in. They know they can do it. It is within reach, and they know it too. And again, a fast start here, as that ball was a neutral.
Evangelos coming in only to be intercepted.
A neutral kickoff.
But Shank is coming in. Looks like they are all setting up to play more aggressive this round.
Yeah.
Shank getting in a near cross.
A cross, and Shank, well, he doesn't get the goal, he gets another demo. And again, these demos are adding up. Marietta is keeping the pressure on. And that has been a theme this year, especially with some of the teams, especially with Valorant. They are playing aggressive, they are playing fast, and they are playing connected here. They know they can do it, they know it's in reach. They just have to put the pieces together.
That's what 6 hours of practice can do.
Exactly. And Shank going off, touching that with the top of his car, and that's going to be AC11B, who's gonna just stop that right there. Cool looking car there. AC11B, Shank with an almost cross mapper, will not get much of anything. As Evangelos to Shank on the pass, just off the mark, and a very slow start.
Chasing after it.
Just misses it. Water resistant, the goal track being played, just over committing there, and you can see it on his face. Clodon not too happy with that. So kickoff again, it's gonna be a neutral kickoff, and Clodon gonna get immediately demoed, but Shank is gonna follow that up. And Shank playing very quickly to try and get something off of that.
Evangelos is back in, assisting Clodon.
Clodon flying in.
Intersecting in the air. Shank and Evangelos taking a great defensive turn. And Shank able to intercept and bump it. Clodon and Evangelos are trying to capitalize on it, with Shank coming back in.
Clodon on a bouncer that 3 whipped, and now Shank does have to get back as soon as he can, or at least stop this ball. At least stop this ball's momentum. Shank with an epic save there. That is the term used in the game. I did not come up with that. And
Evangelos coming in, tapping it with Shank right on the heels.
Hold on.
Playing great defense, leaping up into the air.
Everything on point here. Come on, guys.
And Shank
getting the plus save again. Oh, and Clodon and Shank contact in front of the net, but will be fortunate enough that is not going to go in. This is happening so fast.
Evangelos coming in with a swift kick.
Oh, but won't be able to get it. That was a pinch, I believe. I'm going to have to check the replay on that one after this match. I think he pinched that ball. speaking of popping the ball up, Shank there, gonna not shank it. Click, bam, bop.
Shank is playing defensively now, keeping an eye on that ball.
They know they have to be wary of this. A high floating ball over the middle is the most dangerous thing for any Rocket League player, and that will be knocked away. No attack. Any attack thwarted there. And Shank stopping that. Another save. From Clodon. From Shank to Clodon. Clodon. Now it's a scuffle in front of Marietta's net. And Evangelos trying to find that. Evangelos is going to go one, and it's just going to be anecdotic. Scoring a second. You can see it on his face. He was right there. Closest one to the vicinity was Clodon. He just barely misses it. A kickoff again. Gonna go in favor of Marietta.
Shank and Clodon, but Clodon does back off.
Waiting for, probably trying to set up a play there that just wasn't able to happen. Not a lot of people were in position for there, and Shank gonna get demoed. Marietta is down men, but Shank back in the fight, ready to go, and waiting.
Evangelos trying to come in with the...
Evangelos knocking that off the back of off the side, trying to start something. Clodon getting back. Come on, guys.
Knocking it up into the air. Shanks is trying to capitalize on it. Evangelos unable to get the ball, but does get it the second time, and Shank pushing it past.
Clearing that, getting clearance down the middle. 38 seconds, passing 35 seconds now. Oh, come on. Shank again. There's a goalie in the area, and his name is Shank. Marietta at least trying to get one goal here to avoid a shutout. Oh, Clodon with a shot, but that's just gonna be saved. Oh, Shank again!
Great block.
Wow.
Evangelos and Clodon keeping an eye on that ball and trying to push it through.
They haven't really been doing much on offense, but how about Shank on defense, unfortunately? That's just gonna be the ball is gonna try and be killed here. That might be costly. Yeah, they tried to add another to that. Marietta will get shut out this second match. The second round. We're gonna ready up here. It is unfortunately match point. However, Marietta is not one that is known to roll over and just let it happen to them. They will persevere.
We have seen those defensive plays. I would not be surprised to see more of them pop out.
And yeah, obviously defense huge. Just absolutely huge for Marietta. Now if they can convert that defense in the offense, that'd be amazing. Clodon immediately taking that. And it's going to be a quick push here. Oh no! A little bit of a miscommunication in front of the net there. Oh, and yeah,
Clodon
Hagerstown
keeping in front of...
No! Clodon just pops it up over his head, but it is still early in this match to where it is possible for them to score and tie it. It is just early enough, and you can see it's Shank unhappy with himself. Evangelos, they know what they have to do. They know how they can do this.
Clodon wins that kickoff.
And getting the kickoff, just out of boost to really do much about it, but Evangelos coming flying in. Oh, that's Shank. You're right.
Yep, Shank is trying to capitalize on it using the boost, and it needs the entire other team to defend that ball away from Shanks as Evangelos comes in. Clodon defending.
Just barely sneaks that ball by him, and that's going to be hit off the side of his car. Angled in an opposite direction, and Clodon. Evangelos! Yes! Shank and Clodon combining to tie it up here. 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Amazing. That's what I'm talking about. Clodon sets him up. Shank finishes that. Amazing team play. And you can hear it. They're happy. The smiles on the faces. Clodon, light work. No reaction from him.
Shank coming in to win that kickoff. Zepp is going to try to come in to capitalize against it, but
Oh, he
Clodon...
puts that up in front of the net. Oh, that is, like I said before, it is so insane. That is like you are handing them gold on a silver platter. And
They
like
were
asking,
trying to get it away from the net. We saw both Shank and Clodon trying to defend against that. A neutral, but it looks like the ball is going over to Marietta's side. Shank immediately speeding past, trying to get the ball away. Evangelist and Clodon staying in front of that net to defend.
Yeah, defense here key for Marietta. As Clodon's gonna slip the ball through.
But Shank is unable to get the ball
That was
through.
a-
It just did not
granted-
have enough power
Yeah,
behind it.
granted, that was a tough finish, no matter which way you put it. Top right corner, and Clodon, I believe that is Clodon gonna get a demo, and now Hagerstown is down a man. And speaking of down men, Marietta should probably, Clodon reading my mind as I say it. Shank contesting in the air. Evangelos also contesting, and Evangelos with the great defensive work, but Shank does get his boost stolen. That is huge. Because if Hagerstown can control the boost economy, there's not really much Marietta can do power-wise. 1-2, here the score. A little under 3 minutes left to play in this match.
Clodon and Shank teaming up really nicely. Evangelos trying to take it, and Shank defending.
Yeah, Evangelos and Shank. A little bit of collision in front of there, and that was a great job. Clodon did, well, he did not get the ball.
He definitely got the team away from it.
Oof. And Evangelos did try to get something going there. Perhaps a little bit of a mix there. Gonna get nothing. Clodon immediately starting something again, and that's just saved again. Defense showing out from both sides.
Shank able to knock it out of the air past Zepp. Clodon coming in,
Oh, gonna get demoed though. But it might be all that they need. Evangelos
and Shank are capitalizing.
Just a
Clodon is
little.
back in the game.
just a little bit too much on that shot.
Evangelos coming in, trying to control that, getting it back to Clodon, but knocking it a bit too far in the air. Having to watch it.
Shank comes through. Clodon on the defense again. Defense coming through for both sides. Defense is firing on cylinders. Not so much offense for the side of Marietta. But that is changing. As Shank very lucky to have that one not go in. And it's going to take all three to come in. And now it is 1-3. Marietta on the brink of elimination. Well, really losing the match. But still 1:30 remains. That is basically months in Rocket League. You know how they say 10 seconds is a lot in basketball? That's basically what this is. And Clodon does try to go for a mix-up on the kickoff there. And that was
Shank
interesting.
immediately getting the ball away from the net as Hagerstown is trying to get it quick done.
Yeah, Shank again with another epic save, and just Clodon unable to finish that. As you see Zeppy, I believe that's how you say it, Zeppy just... Zepp, that's what it is. Zepp just flies out of the corner, and Andy Dontic and Evangelos just crashing in the air. Evangelos with a shot, and it's going to be saved. That would have been a goal.
All of the team is up front here, but it looks like they're going to have to chase that ball down to get it away from their net. Shank coming in with a great boost. Evangelos coming in to press against that ball.
Yeah, just pressing up. And now you see Marietta always keeping one back. Clodon always staying relatively close to the middle, and he's going to collide with Evangelos in the air. Don't think that was what they wanted, but still 30 seconds remain. Still enough time. Clodon with a shot.
Shank and Evangelos keeping control of that ball. Clodon keeping an eye on it as Evangelos and Shank are trying to be up in the business of the other team's net.
Oh, it's Michael and Clodon with another shot. They have the shots. It's just too much.
Shank's doing another setup. See if they can keep the ball alive.
Keeping it alive, and they're just not going to be able to. But this match, a quick one. A very quick match here. believe that's that is the end of this one. So unfortunately, 2 losses for Marietta, but each column has a 1. And I'm going to be watching this game back to actually find out stats. Again, a good showing for them, considering that this is the first time that we've had this team in a minute, in the hottest of minutes. They have been playing like their lives almost like their lives are dependent on it, keeping them on their back. I mean, it was a good performance from them, even though they lost.
Yeah, I definitely think that they have the makings of being really great. One thing that I really want to see from them is just being able to capitalize on the setups, because I saw them quickly backing away, and I know that Rocket League is super duper, like, ball can change super quick.
Yes.
But I think that if they keep up the pressure, they might be able to squeak out some more wins.
Obviously, yes, they have the team to do it, but I also think it's a little bit of chemistry, because again,
absolutely,
they haven't played together they haven't played together, I don't think, at all. Do not quote me on that. I could be incredibly and violently incorrect.
And their defense is
exactly
great.
They have the defense, like, just brick wall. The fact that the way that these games looked right now, they should have been down 8-0, 8-9-0. But the fact that they were able to keep it within 1 or 2 scores games. Great defense and a great showing from the Pioneers tonight, even though they did lose. But unfortunately, that is going to wrap it up for us. My name is Magic Ninja 107.
And I'm Sixer.
And to get more of the latest updates, follow us on Twitch, subscribe to our YouTube, Instagram. I believe we have don't think we have a Snapchat, a TikTok, X, and Twitter. I think I got everything. Yeah. So that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you for tuning in for all 31 minutes of this match. I forgot how quickly Rocket League matches can go. So for Marietta Esports, have a great rest of your evening.